Nights of the Hour, bro. I remember them.
Did I say Long Nights of the Hour?
You said a random nights of the hour, so random
Yeah.
hours in the night. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of An Interesting Discussion Sometimes. I'm back here with the regular boys on a nice Friday evening. How's everyone doing today?
Why is it a nice Friday evening?
Because Friday evenings are nice.
Why?
Huh?
What makes
you know,
Friday evenings-
end of the work week, you know.
Hey,
relax,
but
you don't
heading
work.
into the weekend.
Man, shut your ass up, bro.
What distinguishes the day for you, Harsha? Like,
What sport event is on that day? Basically,
So what was today?
it's fucking baseball.
Welcome to the
But-
next 3 months.
One more week till the NBA season, so that's why I'm in a good mood.
Are they changing the name of the Indians?
They've been talking about it, but
the Cleveland
nothing's came
baseball
up.
team.
Yeah, CBT.
Bro, that's so
Should we talk about that?
I
Not
mean,
much to talk about, man. We're a joke.
Yeah, so for the people that don't know, the Redskins, they got rid of that, but now they're just called Washington,
Football.
as
team.
in just the Washington football team.
It's temporary, but
Yeah.
I don't know how long they're going with it until they change it.
No, they said that it's just going to be for this season while they figure out a new name.
Yeah.
It better be the Red Tails, dude. That's fire.
I can't wait to see the merch. It's gonna look so nice. Wait, did we have a mascot before? Like at the games? I can't remember.
Bro, if you had a Native American dude just like at the game, bro, like that's just
That's what I'm
layers
saying,
on
like,
layers
I don't
of
know.
like.
That's I don't know.
But now you'll always have a mascot, dude. It's Washington,
Washington.
and you don't play at Washington D.C.
Right now, the Red Wolves is actually the betting favorite to be the name. How do you guys feel
What's
about
a
No,
Red
that?
dude. Red Tails is better. Red Wolves doesn't make sense.
It just feels
That's,
weird.
that's just
It
a
just-
fox, bro.
I think all the names feel weird. I don't know if it's weird me to say, but like as much as like the name Redskins is definitely not okay at all, and definitely cultural appropriation, but it just feels weird to change it. I don't know.
It's gonna feel weird to change anything, you know?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah, you're not wrong.
You've been used to it for so long that,
Yeah,
but I think it's happening for a good reason. So
yeah, for sure. I mean, it took me some time to get used to the Pelicans.
What did the Pelicans change from?
Well, I guess they were the Hornets, and then before that they were the Jazz, right?
No. So Charlotte's team, right? They were the Charlotte Hornets, and then they moved to New Orleans, became the New Orleans Hornets, and then after
Charlotte got the Bobcats.
yeah,
So
after Charlotte
trash.
got the Bobcats, who in existence are the worst professional sports team to
Relax,
ever
bro. They made.
exist.
What do you mean? They had Gerald Wallace. They made the playoffs
No,
that one
but
time.
one time out of like their 13 years of existence or
No,
something.
no way it was 13, right? Was it actually 13?
It was a while.
It was
It's like
longer
10.
than you thought.
Wait, how about like the Vancouver Grizzlies? Aren't they the worst team?
No.
I swear they didn't even.
They had Powell, bro. Powell was a beast back then.
Yeah, but did they like do anything? I swear like they were just as bad.
Nah, man. They were also playing in the West, which is, you know, as usual.
Hey, no,
Better.
no excuses out here. I'm just saying. I feel like.
The Bobcats were ass, dude.
Yeah, I'm just saying like they're competing with the Grizzlies.
Sure, if that makes you feel better.
I don't know. I mean, like I never watched NBA back then, but I remember like reading about it and like people talking about how shit they were, and then they moved to Memphis.
Bro,
They got
White
that
Chocolate was on the Grizzlies.
I mean, you're naming players. I mean, I can name players on the Bobcats.
Unfortunately, they are Steven Jackson, who's in some hot fucking water right now. You got Gerald Wallace, who sounds like a didgeridoo. Fucking who else? Kemba
what?
Walker, who they won 4 games to go draft.
Yeah.
Bro, you never heard of didgeridoo?
Nah, I know what it is, but you said it funny.
Who was the white dude they had?
They had Adam Morrison.
Yeah, that's the guy.
The issue with Vancouver was no one wanted to play there. Also,
Yeah.
because it
It's
was
not
in
that they were
Canada.
like really bad. It was that nobody wanted to go to Canada to play. which is why the Raptors almost got moved before Vince Carter happened.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, you're continuing with the history of the name. Wait, so was it never New Orleans Jazz? I thought like they said it was New Orleans Jazz.
No, it used to be the New Orleans Jazz, but way
Like,
before
yeah,
this happened,
Yeah.
they became the Utah Jazz because they lost money or some shit.
It's just funny because like the name Utah Jazz doesn't really have any meaning.
None whatsoever.
New
The same with
Orleans.
the LA Lakers, like
yeah.
the
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis, yeah. And now the Charlotte Hornets are back.
And they're probably the worst team right now.
No.
Okay, good to know.
They're definitely down there, man. They're definitely
No,
down there.
they're in the beginning of the season. You could have said that, but after they went through like whatever they went through, they've been pretty solid, like decent.
Okay, but like
Devontae Graham is.
The Knicks
I
are
mean-
worse than.
I mean, they're definitely bottom 5.
Okay.
They're probably bottom
Sure.
3.
Well,
The Knicks are bad. The Knicks are bad because at least the Knicks tried to show ambition. They just got screwed in the market. Like the Hornets don't really have any ambition right now. I feel like.
Wait, you say Cavs are bottom 3 now?
The Cavs
Oh,
are
yeah.
bottom 2, bro.
Bro, what happened to them? Who left?
LeBron.
But they have Kevin Love.
Hey, the draft lottery got moved to now. It's not my birthday, so hopefully the Cavs give me that nice present, #1 pick.
They
It's not
won't.
gonna be the-
They won't.
It's not going to be the Knicks because we're cursed.
I don't know who I want them to get though, so whatever.
You want LaMelo Ball, bro. I know you do.
Another fucking guard.
Anyway,
Harsha, what are we talking about today?
I don't know, Tron. Can you give me some advice?
wow.
I thought of that in the shower. I was like, I'm gonna save this one.
Oh my god.
I like it. But nah, yeah. Today we decided we would make this the advice podcast. So any life lessons we've learned, any good things to know. And I think Christian said he was gonna give cooking advice.
I did not say that. You just threw my name out there for that. But
Okay,
Yeah,
but
well,
can
we-
you give
we
us
all
some
thought we
cooking
were-
advice?
Yeah, we all thought we were too inept to give any
Yeah.
cooking advice. So
Okay. Always season your meats. You can always add more spice, but you can't take it away.
that's fire. Literally.
I don't know. This kind of just got thrown on me on the spot, but I mean, just test stuff out.
You're forgetting one major thing, bro. Don't dump oil in the sink. Hot oil.
Yeah, that's a life lesson we learned together. One time, I believe this was sophomore year, 4 of us were making some little fried chicken.
I was.
Oh, fine. Okay. Now Haran
I'd like
hated
to
us
be
at
known
that
that I
time,
was not.
so
I was not a part of this venture.
yeah, because you have zero cooking ability whatsoever. But the 3 of us were making some fried chicken, and we had a huge pot filled with oil. It was all going great. Chicken tasted really good. And then we were done cooking, and a pot of oil was sitting there. We were like, well, it's a liquid, right? So it should go down the sink, you know? We pour it down the sink. Obviously, because it's thick, it takes a little while to get down, you know? You hear a little rumble here and there. You don't mind it that much. We just go on with our day. We wash the dishes and everything. It's fine. We're getting ready to go out that night. And we were washing our hands at the sink for some reason.
We had people over. Right? Like,
And-
we were like good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
girls
we
were
had people
yeah.
over.
Yeah.
And we were like, why the fuck is the mat in front of the sink so wet?
No, someone was like, "Yo, who spilled all the water here?" And we're like,
Yeah.
"Nobody spilled. Like, no one was there."
Yeah, I think it was me because I had socks on and I stepped on wet with socks on. I was like, what the fuck? Who did this annihilation on my sanity? I opened up the little cupboard underneath the sink. It was just a fucking pipe like 45 degrees away from where it should be. And the whole thing was covered in oil. And so obviously we knew exactly what the fuck happened. And we were like, okay, let's just screw it back in or whatever. Fucking no chance. No chance, bro. We had to call the maintenance guy the next day, and he was like, oh, yeah, this happens whenever you pour a lot of hot water down the sink. We're like, yeah, that's exactly what happened, you know? won't do it again. We'll be more careful. So luckily we didn't have to pay for it or anything, but yeah, that's what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to wait for the oil to cool down, and then you're supposed to put it in a bunch of layered plastic bags and then throw it in the trash. So don't make that mistake and fucking destroy your kitchen. Because you can't cook if you don't have a fucking kitchen. So there it is.
Dude, the problem with that too is, to this day, it is oily underneath the sink. Like, everything we had in there, we just threw away because you couldn't pick it up, bro. It just slip out your hands. Christian, how are you gonna give such good advice for the kitchen, but then end up like also setting our paper napkins and all that stuff on fire randomly?
That's in a controlled environment, dude. I know what I'm doing. Fire is okay if you do it on purpose.
What?
About that.
Shit, I want Christian for my defense when I go to jail for that kind of shit.
I didn't say arsony was okay, but
Haran, do you have any advice on microwaving aluminum foil?
Alright, this is not even advice anymore. We're really just roasting each other.
we knew this is what it was gonna come to. Come on.
Alright, man. I mean, did I not tell this story already? I mean, it's pretty short. Yeah, I got a chicken parm sandwich from one of the places at Tech, like on campus, and I got it like an hour or two before I got home. So when I wanted to warm it up, because like of course I want to eat it cold. So without thinking, I kind of just put that thing in the microwave, and then within like a couple of seconds, I see like a flame, and I was like, oh shit, and then I just like take it out quickly, and then I tell Christian, and Christian just fucking roasts me for the next like 10 minutes. And
Bro, have you never? Whatever, you know.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, I've like, because like when you warm up stuff in the oven, you put aluminum foil. So like in my mind, I was like, oh okay, I'll just like same logic, but didn't
How
work.
long did you put it in there for? Because
Not
sometimes
that
I'll
long.
have.
It caught flame pretty quickly,
Mm-hmm.
which is surprising because I didn't even think the microwave is that strong at Tech compared to like ones at home that I use.
Garbage microwave.
Exactly. So I don't know what the fuck.
Bro, we should. You should tell the story about the Bluetooth speaker. In
That's
the
exactly what I was thinking about. I got a Bluetooth speaker as like a gift for my birthday, and
It's one of those where it has like a suction cup and you can stick it on the tile in the shower. So
yeah,
you can use it in the
you can listen to
shower.
music. Yeah. So we were playing music outside, or I think we were either making food or eating or something.
Yeah.
And like I noticed like whenever like the microwave turned on, like the music started to like, oh, I guess I didn't notice immediately, but like a couple of times the music started to like buffer and like wasn't like clear, and I was like, oh, what's going on? Like it became like staticky and stuff, and then eventually when I think I like was standing right next to the microwave when it happened, and then like we turned on the microwave, and then it started to happen again, and I was like, oh, what the hell? And then like I put two and two together, and I was like, oh shit, it's like interfering with the waves. So then wait, did we just stick it onto the microwave?
Yeah. We stuck the suction cup onto like the front door of the microwave.
Yeah, and then we turned it on, and the thing just like went powered off. Yeah.
It's like such a thing you would never expect to happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like those two things be correlated.
Yeah, but I actually haven't used that in a while. Well, because I got the other speakers, so I never needed it anymore. Shout out.
So don't give Haran gifts, because if somebody else gives him a gift, your gift becomes worthless.
Hey man, if you get an upgraded gift within a year, you know what are you gonna do?
I use the downgraded version.
Okay. I'm gonna buy you an iPhone 4. I want to see you use it.
But I
Watch
already have
porn on
an
it, bro.
iPhone 10.
Huh?
But I already have an iPhone 10.
But I'm getting the downgraded version.
No, so with your logic, you have to get me the iPhone 4, and you have to get me the new iPhone that comes out in a couple months, and then I'll use the iPhone 4. Because
Okay.
the iPhone I have right now is it wasn't a gift.
Alright, fine. I'll give you the iPhone 4 and the iPhone whatever the next one is.
Yeah.
Any more cooking advice, Gordon Ramsay?
I don't know, man. I cook different shit. I cooked kielbasa last week for
What the
National Hot
fuck
Dog Day.
is
What?
that?
Kielbasa it's a type of sausage. It's a very common Polish sausage. Shout out to my Polish heritage and such that.
Shout out Gortat.
Or, Lewandowski, but
Or Gortat.
no.
Marcin?
I miss Polish Heritage Night at the Verizon Center. Or
Bro, how many people would show up? Like 15?
Nah, that's actually a good amount. I'm pretty sure. Like they used to take pictures and stuff. I've seen it on Twitter.
Damn. So yeah, I made kielbasa with sauerkraut the other day, which was pretty fire.
Why was it fire?
I don't know.
That's a good question, Turin.
Thank you.
Explain
What
the
it tastes
fire.
like. I want you to tell me. As someone who doesn't eat meat, I want you to tell me what meat tastes
Oh,
like.
you eat meat already, buddy.
Oh my god.
Yo, Turin, are you a glizzy gladiator?
Glizzy gladiator?
Turin, can you show me the glizzy Glock 3000? You know what I'm talking about?
I have no idea, bro. You guys are psycho.
Bro, you're on the wrong side of TikTok is what I
Yeah,
learned from this exchange.
you're
Dude,
a
I
glizzy,
am. I'm
glizzy
trying-
fiend.
Dude, that's actually the problem on TikTok right now. I keep on getting fucking dumbass like boyfriend glow up check, like all that shit. I don't want to see that, but I just scroll past real quick, right? Thinking that TikTok will like bring me to the dumbass side of TikTok, but it keeps on bringing me the same bullshit, and it's pissing me off. I'm about to get off the app.
Damn. Just create a new account and restart the algorithm.
Yeah, I should.
You hear that, China? Anyway, I don't know. Do you know what sauerkraut is?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so there's half of it. Kielbasa it's a spicy type of sausage. I mean, it's mostly pork. I don't know. I used to eat it sometimes as a kid, and there's this one restaurant back where I went to high school, and they serve this pasta. It's literally called the Fire Kielbasa pasta or something like that. And it's super spicy, and it's got slices of kielbasa in it and a bunch of peppers and everything, and hella cheese. So good. So that just kind of reminded me of it. And I was thinking about getting regular hot dogs, but I thought that was kind of basic, and so I just figured I'd get sauerkraut because, well, in addition to the kielbasa, because in Chicago, they have a special kind of like a hot dog special. I think this is the Coney Island one. I could be wrong, but they have like a bunch of toppings on it and everything. It's like pickles, relish, mustard, and sauerkraut.
Mhm.
So I've had that before, so I thought I'd just get sauerkraut and mustard and kielbasa, just because kielbasa is a more complex, and I think it's more of an actual sausage rather than a hot dog, which is just, I don't even want to explain what the fuck goes into a hot dog.
Thank you for your explanation. Harsha, what's the most important life lesson you've learned?
I think most of my life all of my life has just been through school so far. So from that, I think I've learned how to manage my time pretty well, especially during high school. And I think I can use that for when I have work and I want to manage doing stuff outside of work as well, and going to the gym and all that when that stuff opens up.
How do you set your priorities? Like, what determines it for you?
It's mostly what's more pressing, like, for example, what's due tomorrow. But I try to just do everything the day I get it, and that usually works out.
How do you feel about group projects where you can't just do everything yourself and you have to rely on other people?
Yeah, I don't really like group projects. I think they're a little bit of a waste of time. If I could have done a project by myself, I think I would have finished faster. Because I don't like relying on people, especially people that aren't my friends. Like when we get assigned group projects, sometimes it's kind of unlucky, but I guess that's how work is, right? You just assign a team.
I was about to say, yeah. Do you think it will change at work? Could maybe like they'll be more motivated? Maybe.
I don't think that's. I don't think I'd care as much at work because I know that at like whatever 5 o'clock I can just leave.
Just imagine like a 4:59, like the team leader's like, damn guys, like this looks like it's gonna be like a long thing, and then 5 o'clock I was just like, I gotta go, guys. Just dips immediately.
In my personal experience, like just this past 6 months, 5 months, whatever that I've been working, me being the youngest on the team means that everyone else is 10 times more knowledgeable. You know what I mean? So before, like in college, especially I remember freshman year when I was still like doing like the intro courses for like for business. I was paired up with like a random collection of fuckers, and it was just, dude, I did the whole project by myself, and there was 8 people on that team. I remember showing up to Dietz, which Dietz is like the ice cream place, the ice cream cafe shop thing at Tech. I showed up. I was the only one that had their laptop out, and so they pulled up their phones and were looking at the Google Docs on their phones while I just typed up the whole shit. And I was like, all right, yeah, we're good to go. I'm gonna go home. And then they just turned it in. I was like, what the fuck is this? But now at work, it's a lot more like I'm asking the question. Like I'm the dumbass on the team, basically. They just kind of give me like, I wouldn't say they give me the bitch work, but they give me the simpler stuff. And then I think they're starting slowly to more trust like how I work and what I do. And so they're giving me more difficult stuff.
But yeah, I guess the difference is like you have a vested interest, like you're actually trying to improve. Like you can't say that the same. You can't say the same about probably the people that are in your group, I'm guessing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing for me. Like group projects, if everyone is invested and everyone, even if like they know, like everyone knows their capabilities and knows like what they're limited by, but they're still like trying to learn or trying to make an impact, then like it's fine. But it's like it's like the lazy people that essentially piss me off. Right. And usually like every group has one person like that.
Mm-hmm. And then at work too, everyone's basically confined to 9 to 5, right? Where they have to finish their work, at least for that day, like their task for that day, they have to finish it that day. So there's no like real procrastinating, especially if you're on other projects too. But if you're like in college, there's so many times where we'd have like a group assignment, it's due in 2 weeks, but there's no like intermediary, what do you call it, deadlines, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
And so people just be working at like random nights of the hour, and then so that means if you're waiting on them, you can't work during the day, and then you know what I mean, it's all just jumbled. But yeah,
Man, I remember those long nights of the hour, bro. I remember them.
did I say long nights of the hour?
You said a random nights in the hours, so random hours in the night.
I was wondering why Christian was laughing so much. I didn't even clock it.
Yeah, Arsha also
Wait, what
made
did
it
I say? Random nights in the hour?
Yeah, instead of random
Okay,
hours.
random hours in the night. Yes. Dude, for work, I'm gonna have to start doing briefings or like update stuff, right? I'm so scared I'm gonna do that bullshit in there. I'll be, oh my god.
But like that's not that bad because people understand what you mean. Like you just switch 2 words, you know.
I mean, yeah, but it still doesn't. I still feel like.
I mean, yeah, you come off as a total head ass, but
Yeah.
you know.
I think you're a better talker of English than you rate yourself.
Oh, thank you.
All right, let's get to the nitty gritty here,
Oh.
everybody.
Oh.
We all know this is coming, okay? That's not a double entendre.
Who's this?
Relationship advice. We are definitely 4 of the most unqualified people to talk about this, but we're gonna give it our best shot. Who wants to start?
Are we
be
giving
experience.
advice? Sorry, are we giving advice about how to get into a relationship or how to maintain a relationship? Like what's
All of them.
Anything you think would be
All of them.
helpful?
Lay it out for us, Haran.
Yeah, come on, pimp god.
Relax. So I think the best piece of advice to give to someone who's in a relationship right now is to not be complacent and just show your partner like the time that they deserve, and don't like just because they're always like just because you expect them to always be there for you doesn't mean that you shouldn't be engaging in conversation with them or like talking to them when you feel like it. I don't know. I think it's like I've been like it's happened to me where like I get caught up in things and I don't prioritize a relationship when I should be. Because I like have other things going on that aren't like as necessarily as important when you like look into the grand scheme of things. So yeah, just show your partner the time and be invested into it, or else you're not going to get anything out of it.
What's a good way of showing my affection
To you.
I guess it really depends on who like the other person and like what they like, but I mean, I think just talking to them, always inquiring, like always. Oh, actually, I think the most important part is listening. Because I think it's also very easy to to like be doing your own thing while like you're well, at least for me, because I'm on like I've been like doing most of my relationship long distance, which kind of sucks, but you know it's the situation. But like it's easy, like because like we usually video talk, and then like it's kind of hard to hold a conversation when you're in video, just because sometimes like you'll like because you're not be like looking at each other, it won't be the same physical environment,
Right.
so it's easy to like get lost in your mind and like not being paying attention to what they're like the other person's saying. So definitely try to be a good listener. Like everyone always appreciates that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Harsha, you've been in a relationship for a long time.
Long.
Longest out of all of us, obviously. How do you keep things fresh and new?
I don't think it has to be fresh and new. I don't think that's a priority of mine. That I don't make an effort to do that. It's just comforting to know that some things don't need to change.
Yeah. I
But,
like
I
Sounds
mean-
like sounds like she about to leave you, boss.
Outside of what Haran said about advice to maintain a relationship, I think you should also add that communication is important, especially when one person is not happy with something that the other person did or has been doing. I think addressing that, even if it's a small thing, just saying that upfront in the beginning, as opposed to letting it fester in your mind and making it a bigger deal later.
Yeah, that's true.
It sucks now because during long distance and everything being shut down, you can't really do much together. So I don't know, playing online games and shit like that is how it's new and fresh right now.
Why do you sound like a news reporter when you said it like that?
All right, now that the taken ones got their simping out of the way.
Yeah, let's direct it to the other simps in the conversation. Wait, Christian, we're not simps, bro. Simps are people that aren't in relationships that are pining for someone. Don't.
I thought they were just kiss asses.
Nah, don't twist up the definition. No. I've been educated from the TikTok culture.
Oh, that's new. I didn't know that, Haran. Thank you.
You're simping if like you're not in a relationship and you're like going after someone and like being like super kiss assy, like you were saying.
Yo, who's the biggest boomer out of all of us?
Haran.
The four of us?
I think me.
How is it me? How am I the boomer?
Who would you say, Haran?
Look at you. You're a boomer.
But like personality. Who would you say is the
I'm
biggest
definitely
boomer?
not boomer, bro.
Who would you say
I don't
though?
know. I think we're all pretty up to date.
See, my thing is, I think Christian's the most adult out of all of us. You know what I mean?
Wait,
But I would
saying
also
boomer
say
as in, like,
Harsha
I'm saying
for some aspects.
I'm saying boomer as in not to hip to like to things like to trends and stuff.
I mean, I meant most.
Speaking of social media trends, and that's our episode.
I was thinking most, like, elder, like acting, most eldest person.
Oh, so like most
You know
mature.
what I mean?
Yeah, that's not saying a
but
boomer. That's not boomer.
Yeah. So you're acting like a boomer right now by mixing up the definitions.
Fuck this shit. Whatever. What were we talking about?
We've all been boomed once or twice, okay?
Wait, so what did you want to know from me and Christian, the single ones?
I don't know. Like, what did you guys? I mean, you guys have also both been in relationships. But I just meant like, what advice would you give to people trying to get into a relationship or like along those lines?
Be a whore.
Yeah, so I'd say know your worth. Definitely don't put up with shit that is hurting you. Don't feel like you can't ever speak out. Sometimes it might be little things that bother you, but nothing's ever too little to bring up. I don't know. Just I think make sure that you're being treated. You make sure you're putting the same amount of effort as the other person is, or you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was gonna say too. Is like, first, you have to make it, because a relationship is supposed to work both ways, not just like not just a romantic relationship, but a business relationship, a friendship, and that kind of stuff.
Exactly. Yeah.
Everything has to be a two-way street. You can't just be giving and giving, giving and never receiving. But another thing I would say is never what.
You definitely thought that when you said that. You definitely knew what you were saying.
I was really hoping you just let it go, but whatever.
Yeah, I wish they could have seen that in the Zoom call, bro. Because you said that, and me, Harsha, and Haran all just like slowly smiled.
No. I was waiting for you guys to start laughing, because then I was like, okay, I'll start laughing now. But I couldn't control myself.
Yeah, sorry. Continue.
But I would also say is never, I don't know, I find myself trying to cater parts of myself to different kinds of people. So I would say never try and alter who you are for somebody you're going after.
What?
What?
What
You said I try to cater different parts of myself to different people.
That wasn't even bad. You made it whack. You made it whack.
Who says different parts of myself? That's like a weird thing.
No.
That is weird.
Different aspects of my personality.
Yeah.
Okay.
Stuff like that.
Wait, dude, I thought he
Fucking
said
cuck.
different
What are you
aspects.
talking
Did he
about?
say different parts?
He said different parts. He
Oh
did.
shit. That's fine.
You
That's
know
fine.
what
Continue.
I mean.
Continue.
This is why I never speak on serious shit. It always gets fucking turned on me. You fucking whore.
It's just
I hate
Haran,
you.
dude. Haran
Yeah,
always
you
does this, dude. Haran
You're the
always does
fucking
this.
biggest alligator I know.
No, it's definitely Turn. Turn's definitely the
Me,
biggest gator.
bro? What are you talking about? We always talk about
Wait, how am I
serious
being?
shit. You're
how
always
am I
the one that makes
instigating?
fun of
How am I
it.
instigating? I'm just saying Christian's just so naturally funny.
See, you are a
You're
simp.
actually so aggravating. Continue, Christian. You fucking god.
I don't even know where the fuck I'm going with this, but just don't be a bitch. I don't know, man.
I just feel like I guess it's important not to compromise yourself in the pursuit of someone else.
Yeah, but also in a relationship, you are supposed to make compromises. Like, it's different from what you said.
Yeah,
But
I get it, yeah.
Two people obviously aren't going to agree on everything, so it's important to come to a mutual understanding.
That's true, yeah. I guess like the one thing I was trying to say was like when you're trying to impress someone, like don't
Yeah. No,
don't
I get
try
what
to
you mean.
change who you are. Yeah. What advice would you guys give to end a relationship?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Asking
I'm
for
about to end this man's whole career.
asking for a friend.
Oh, okay. Fucking weirdo.
Wait, Christian, I actually, when you guys broke up with her like freshman year, was that in person or
Yeah.
was that on FaceTime? Or whatever?
That was in person. All right, well, nobody. I don't even know how to say it. Basically, things hadn't been good for like 3 or 4 months, right?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Since spring break till her prom, which was right after the end of our freshman year, after my birthday or whatever. And things had been not good for pretty much that whole time. There was a lot of stuff that went on behind the scenes that, nobody really needed to know about. But, no, so basically on our 1-year anniversary, I realized that what I was talking about before, where it's supposed to be a two-way street, it really wasn't anymore. And so I was putting in all the effort. And so she had been asking to break up for a while, but I was like, nah, like, it can work. Like, we're both old enough and mature enough, which I was incorrect about. Both of us, not just her. So I came to the realization at the end, and I had a talk with one of my friends back home, and just realized that it was enough. I was being put through a lot of shit, so I didn't really want to deal with that anymore. And it was at the beginning, it was ended on like on normal, friendly-ish terms, but then things just got kind of worse after that. So yeah, it was hard, but it was definitely needed, I'd say. Now we back bowling, so we're fine. All right, now that I made everything awkward, we're going to take a break and listen to the ad. We'll catch you guys on the other side.
Okay, this is the other side. Should we talk about business advice?
Business.
It's business time.
Money
baby.
advice or like career advice.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, yeah, let's talk about business advice. We're all money makers, bread makers, breadwinners in it.
End of the advice.
I thought you guys were gonna say something.
I thought you were gonna ask us a question.
I didn't have any question.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
True.
let's
I have a
talk
question
about-
for you.
Yeah.
So, since you started working in February, do you think you've learned how to manage your whatever biweekly paycheck better since then, or do you think you don't care about like purchases when you make them, or like how do you manage your money now? Because you're living at home, right? So you don't have
Mm-hmm.
many everyday expenses that other people do, so you have more money to do whatever you want with, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I think if life was normal right now, like even if I was living at home and there's no corona, I'd be going out maybe on the weekends for, I don't know, lunches, dinners, whatever it may be, right? I'd be spending like, I don't know how much I'd be spending, but I'd be actually actively spending money. Right now at home, I practically spend nothing, so I feel more free in that sense that if I want something, I can just get it. Not to say that I'm even like spending that much money on whatever the fuck right now anyway, but I definitely could. What I've been thinking about recently is looking into investments like long-term stocks, or trying to learn about like options like stock trading, day trading, because right now my money's doing nothing. It's just sitting there in my bank account, and so I need to put it somewhere, do something with it. Yeah, just for financial freedom in the future. I do have like a 401k, so that I get some matched from MITRE every paycheck. But yeah, I mean, other than that, it's not that serious for me right now.
I guess it's a little bit off topic, but how long do you see yourself staying at home? It's not really advice at this point. But...
It depends, because I mean, right now, I mean, home's not bad at all, dude. Food, like my parents don't really piss me off. Like I don't have my own space, but it feels like I do to an extent. I feel like if
like
I
they're
was
not invasive.
yeah, and then I feel like if I was living alone right now, I would just I would be going crazy because there's no human interaction. Yeah, I think this is better for me right now at least. And then I'm just saving so much money; it just makes everything worth it, you know. So hopefully, like in a couple years, maybe I'll get into like a good grad school and be able to go somewhere else and live somewhere else for a couple years, and then fuck around, and then decide what I want to do next.
Family's pissing me off, man. Fuck,
The complete opposite.
On the contrary.
I tell them every time I record on a Friday, they don't fucking listen. Oh my god.
Okay, so Ron's moving out immediately.
No. I mean, essentially, maybe. I still don't know.
Dude, I'm trying to get out as soon as I get a job. No cap. Just ASAP. No Rocky, bro. I'm out, bro. No matter what. I love my mom. Don't get me wrong. But everything else about being home, just big L. Big L. Hopefully, is not. Well, it wouldn't be that bad if it's here in Blacksburg, but I kind of want to live somewhere else.
Where are you looking to relocate?
Fucking anywhere except the Midwest, dude.
Hey, the Midwest is fine.
Shut the fuck up.
At least the east part of the Midwest, you know.
Bro, you
the
literally
Midwest
said
is
you would
not-
not, you literally said you would not live in Cleveland.
I'll do it. Fine.
You said literally I think a month ago that you would not live in Cleveland.
It builds character.
It's not that I don't like the Midwest that much. I mean, I don't. But I don't know. I have family on the East Coast. I have friends on the West Coast. There's nobody in the Midwest. There's nothing in the Midwest for me. So it just wouldn't make a lot of
There's
sense.
nothing in the Midwest for anyone, bro.
Yeah, there's nothing in the Midwest, period.
I think if I would ever to live in the Midwest, I would be completely 100% fine with living in Chicago.
Okay, yeah. I don't see.
Yeah,
the
see,
thing is
Chicago ain't it though. Chicago's more like in the north side. Like that's where like
that's the
Detroit-
thing is, I feel Chicago, Detroit are not as much part of the Midwest. When I think Midwest, I think more of
middle. And
no, like
legit
Minnesota, the Dakotas, Wyoming.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're on the same
Like-
page there. Like, I don't want to live there either.
middle. Wait, I was thinking of like
Everything
I was
above
think-
Texas.
I was thinking like Kansas and
Yeah. Fuck all those rectangles. States, bro. We're
Oklahoma.
fine.
Why is there no Mid-East?
India, huh?
Why is there no Mid-East? Or do we call
There
it
is,
Midwest?
but it's just in
because-
Asia.
Because we started at the east, right, and we expanded westward. So like when you're
Mm.
going somewhere, you say you're halfway there. You don't say you're halfway from where you started.
Okay. But
And
no,
they were
mine.
moving
Okay.
west.
I guess that makes sense.
I would say Mid-East would be like like Indiana, Illinois, Michigan. I guess that's when I say Midwest, I'm thinking like straight out like smack dab in the middle of the U.S.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
That's what I think too. Like I just
Okay,
think mid.
completely
I don't think
agree.
it's west. But that's
Yeah,
why
I'm
I was
looking-
thinking in my head. I was like, is it called the Midwest because we're on the East Coast, and for the people in like California, it's called the Mid East because they're on the West. So if you're going east, then it's the midway there.
Oh, okay.
Don't you think that
I
logic
figured it
makes a
out.
lot of sense?
I don't know.
Archie?
We got some.
Fuck
information.
logic.
Hey,
The
relax.
Midwest. No, fuck logic. I don't care.
Do you listen to the album?
Midwest. No.
Listen to it.
Let him explain.
You can't stay at my house next week if you don't listen to the album before you get here.
I'll go home. I don't give a fuck. So Midwest is Ohio, Michigan, Illinois, Indiana, Wisconsin, Missouri, Iowa, Minnesota, the Dakotas, Nebraska, and Kansas.
Damn, that's a lot.
But can you Google why it's called the Midwest?
Sure.
While he's doing that, I have a life lesson.
Ooh.
Anything you do, you need to have confidence, bro. Anytime I've come into something, to either a presentation or a project, whatever it may be, even like photography stuff, if I didn't have confidence, I didn't do a good job. So you got to go into stuff knowing, like I said before, you got to know your worth. You got to know that you're good enough to be there, to be in that opportunity. You got to know that you have the potential to pop off and perform to the best of your ability.
But
So
what if I
never
fail
think
even
you're not
with
good
my
enough.
What if I fail even with my self-confidence? Because that usually destroys my confidence.
Now, I will say things to help you increase your confidence. Wear something that you feel you look good in. Look good, feel good. I always say that. If it's important to you, like if you're giving a big presentation at work or something, maybe you want to buy a new shirt before you go in. I don't know. Do you think that'll help you? Or I don't know. There's a bunch of different ways that you can prepare yourself for these types of situations. I would just say, just know that you're good enough to be there.
How do you bounce back from like things going poorly, like a presentation going bad? Like what would you give like advice for that?
Well, it depends. So if a presentation went poorly and I tried my best, then that's on me, right? So the next steps for me would definitely be to see what I did wrong. Like, how did I not prepare well enough? Because if I didn't prepare, if I didn't try my best, then I know that's why I did so bad.
Yeah. No, I feel like it's easy to like it's like easy for people to like take one failure and let them let that define themselves and become like a lot mentally weaker because of that.
Mhm.
And yeah, I guess it's just important to always like try to understand your weaknesses and not let that define you, but yet like help you make you stronger as a person.
Yeah, dude, that's actually a really good tip. Like, I think if you are very self-aware and you know where your strengths and weaknesses are, it's much easier for you to improve in anything, because you can just focus on what you need to actually work on, or not outsource. What's the word? Like get input from other people, or
Yeah.
just
yeah.
like let them help you in that area.
Like Christian, did you come up with the definition?
Oh, shout out to Quora for the answers.
The Legend of Korra.
Moving on. So Midwest, obviously, as you can tell, is a conjunction of the words middle and west. So it used to be known as Trans-Appalachia, which I think is just everything after the Appalachian Mountains, right?
Appalachian? What?
What?
Is it Appalachian?
Yeah.
Actually?
I thought it's Appalachian.
Yeah, I thought Appalachian.
No. People around like
Depends on where
Southwest
you
Virginia,
live.
yeah, where they, I don't know. I took a class with a teacher who was a professor of Appalachia, so nah, for real. No,
What are you laughing so much for?
It just sounds so funny.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was also known as the Far West.
That's fire.
No.
And then California is the further west.
No. So what we think of the Pacific Northwest down the coast is what they consider as the Far West.
Mhm.
And so most of everything in between became the Midwest, and then those other states that I didn't list before became the Northwest. I don't know. And then a bunch of shit happened in the Civil War, and it just became a popularized term or whatever. I don't know. I don't feel like
I like my explanation a
extrapolating.
lot better.
we can fucking go
But
with
it's
that. I
not
don't give a
right.
fuck.
It's not right.
It's-
So,
It makes sense though.
but
When
I
do
mean,
we
mine
ever
makes
do
sense
things
too.
because they're right?
No, Christian. I mean, Turin. The harshest point is that we started from the east and went to the west. No one went from the west to the east, so it wouldn't make sense to call.
I mean,
it
he's
Mid-East
not.
and
He's
the
not
West.
wrong. Yeah, he's not wrong.
I'm thinking it wouldn't make sense for them to call it mid east on the west just because we started from the east to the west.
All right. So while you guys were rambling on, I was listening to what you were saying, and I agree that you have to have confidence in yourself, but you also have to, like Tarun was saying, recognize what your mistakes are, but also build upon them and turn your
I didn't
weaknesses
say
into
that,
strengths.
Fucking asshole.
Clearly,
Hey,
I
don't-
wasn't paying attention to
Don't
what the
dis-
fuck
don't
you were
diminish-
saying.
Don't diminish my contribution to this conversation. All right, I know my.
Oh,
worth.
I will
gonna-
diminish it.
Oh, I'll do more than diminish you if you don't shut the fuck up right now.
This is what I have to deal with, guys. I get bullied on every day.
You deserve it.
Yeah.
Someone give me advice because I get bullied all the time. How do I
Bro,
get
just
out
stand
of
up
it?
for yourself, you fucking bitch. Yeah, that's right. That's what I thought. Get down.
Whoa. Get down.
I cut all of the last minute.
No. Keep it.
I'll probably cut out the get down part, but
Yeah, keep
Wow.
that.
Our editor
Okay.
is fake.
Yeah, Christian just leaves in what makes him look good, man.
Too bad nothing makes him look good. Fucking ugly.
Yo, Haran learned how to stand up to bullies.
I stood up for myself, guys.
yeah, what a fucking cuck. Yeah, I'm just gonna delete her on from the episode.
I bet.
Continue, Christian.
I don't fucking care, dude, bro. Just,
Just
Haran's
just
just
be
a bitch.
self-aware.
This is
Just
my
be
bottom line.
self-aware. That's it. Harsha, how have you increased your confidence over the years?
I've decreased my stress. I usually, at least when I was younger, I would get stressed out over things like an exam, presentation, or anything where I'm putting myself out there. But I know that I'll do a good job. Like with that confidence, I go in and do something, and if it doesn't work out, I don't get stressed out about it as much as I used to.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's been able to increase my confidence.
I like that.
Something that Tarun did during college that I was proud of was when he went to try out for a cappella group at Tech. That was a good.
Thank you.
You want to explain that?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I ever told this podcast, but I can beatbox, right?
Yeah, you
And
can.
that's like my, you know when people you have icebreakers and they're like, oh, well, you have any hidden talents? So I always do that, and then I don't do it. I say it, and then they're like, oh, you should do it, and then I do it in front of the class or whatever bullshit. But I did that for a while, and then I thought it was pretty good. And then I decided to try out for acapella because I saw a group that was looking for a beatboxer, and I don't know, I thought it'd be fun. I went in, and they were like, "Yeah, man, just like do your thing." And then I kind of did it, and then they wanted me to try something else where I like read music. Yeah, I don't know how to read music, bro. I haven't done. Last time I read music was band in fucking 7th grade, where I played the trumpet. And for the trumpet, there's only really 3 notes, so you just have to know that. I don't know.
Yeah.
Either way, it was complicated, and I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm head out. It was so awkward, dude. It's like making me cringe right now thinking about it. But hey, you know what? I tried. We move on. Didn't try out again, but it's fine. It's fine.
Wait, did you do like sheet music to like beatbox like a different tune or something, or what were they asking for?
Yeah, it was like something like that, dude.
What is it, like a music comprehension class? Like what were they looking
I don't know
for?
what they expected from me, or at least I wish they kind of advertised that. You know what I mean?
Oh, was it like where you had to like beatbox like music notes, like different rhythms? Is that what they're...
Yeah, like it was like counts, for like drums.
Oh yeah.
At least I think that's what I think it was.
Now I'm just like imagining like, oh, can you beatbox the C major scale for me? Like what?
I guess that's another thing that I would say is like just be confident not only in yourself but the things that you put out, which I think we kind of talked about with Nikhil last week. Like, just when you make something and you put it out there and people don't like it, it's not a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Just you can just try like 100 million different things, especially in this day and age. And if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. That's just the worst that can happen, is that it doesn't blow up. But
Right.
it will never will if you never try, to put out your best work and try to improve yourself and your work, and just try and keep that drive going for the reason that you probably started doing those types of things in the first place.
Yeah, as Michael Scott once quoted Wayne Gretzky saying, "You miss 100% shots that you don't take."
I would say another thing is to what you just said reminded me of, Christian, is basically after at the end of high school I started going to the gym like the summer before college, and I'm pretty skinny now, but I was even skinnier back then, and so I was deathly afraid of going to the gym and having people like judge me for how much weight I was lifting and whatever. And there were a few cases where people like were looking at me and I was like, holy shit, like what do they think, whatever. And then there was this day that I was doing, what was I doing? I was doing some sort of like lat pulls or something like that, but my form was off. And so this guy that I always saw in the gym, fucking massive guy, he like came up to me, he's like, hey man, I think you're doing that wrong, like here, let me show you, you should be like flexing your back like this, blah blah blah, whatever. And then I just felt like a piece of shit. Like I just felt like, oh, this man probably thinks I'm like mad weak, which I was, but like I don't know, I basically turned in the wrong direction. But like it took me a few months to realize, like everyone starts somewhere. So the man was literally just like trying to help me out and trying to bring me up, right? Whereas I kind of put a negative spin on it. So don't feel bad if you're starting something new. Just keep at it, and obviously with consistency you'll get better. There's no point in being ashamed because everyone starts somewhere. You can't like pick something up and be naturally like a master at it.
Yeah, I relate, because like I suck with my right hand layups and I practice them, but yet I get clowned by the likes of Christian and Harsha whenever you go to the court.
Bro,
That's just because you're
listen,
a
I'm not
pussy.
the. Well, all right, I'm not gonna act all high and mighty like I'm great at left-handed layups or anything, but
you're
every
definitely
time
pretty good at it.
But the fact that it's not just right-handed layups, my dude. When I fucking throw you a dime and you just
Whoa,
Bone that
relax,
shit
relax,
into
relax,
the-
relax. My left hand's good. My left hand's fine.
bro,
I
I've
do
thrown you
blow
full court
layups.
passes.
I do blow layups. I'm not the most.
If you blow layups, it's fine. If you blow a fast break layup or I throw you open and you fucking just cock it, bro, I get
Bro,
too
but
heated.
if someone fouls me, I'll definitely make it.
That
I
shouldn't
just-
have to happen
I
in
just
order for you to
struggle-
put
I
the
struggle-
ball in the fucking basket.
I struggle when no one's like on me, because I'm a post player. I'm not really a fast break layup kind of guy.
My dude. Oh, but
Just
you're
if-
always one of the fastest people on the court.
Yeah, I mean, I run the court, and like most of the time it pay out, but like sometimes I just have it happens. I mean, I wish I could just be like Harsha and get the ball and then retreat to the 3-point line and then shoot a fadeaway and it goes in. I wish I could do that, but I can't.
I wish I could make a layup. I haven't been practicing my left hand layup though during this quarantine. It's serviceable.
I'm down. Let's play, dude.
Yeah, I'm about to fucking cock on you.
I actually haven't
Can't
played
play
so
I'm down.
Harsha could probably beat me.
What about
Yeah, we should
basketball?
play twos. You and your brother versus me and Christian.
I've been going out there twice a week. I'm trying to get back in basketball shape.
I'm definitely not in shape, bro. I just play on my driveway, so it's not much running involved.
I mean, I'm playing half court, so it's not like I'm sprinting. But yeah, I feel.
Harsh, you want to go on runs, bro?
God damn it. I don't remember the last time I ran, bro. I don't even
I
think I
know,
can run a
same.
mile.
That's what I'm saying. Let's.
We're actually getting a stationary bike here.
Oh,
like,
in SoFi.
so,
That's a good
Yeah.
workout.
so I might do that, and if I can do that, maybe I'll run with you.
I think the last time you ran with me, too.
Yeah, dude. I had a really good time, man. I can't be bothered to run by myself. I feel like it's so boring.
Yeah, dude, I'm struggling. But, I'm just trying to keep at it.
The problem is, last time when I ran with you, Ron, you have long ass legs, so it's impossible to keep up with you. Like I'm already slow and as slow as it is. Like at least you guys used to do cardio with playing basketball and stuff, but I never did cardio. I would just lift, right? So I was already at a disadvantage. But then you fucking it was like you're flying, bro. You're just gone.
Because It's same thing with biking too, because I went biking in Chicago last summer with Bhavna, and like I couldn't like go slow and like keep up with
Yeah.
her, like go at her pace, just because I mean it was slow for me, just because I guess like the amount of power I generated was like it made me go a lot faster than she was. Like I couldn't, it hurt me to go slower. Like I felt like I was like limiting myself. So I would slow down and then like I'd wait for her and then I'd speed back up.
No, I mean, like, I'm not shitting on you for going fast. I'm just saying I felt like a piece of shit. That's why I want to run with Harsha, because then we're somewhat on level playing field, legs
I mean,
wise.
Harsha's pretty fast.
Oh
Harsha's
no,
fast.
but leg length wise.
Yeah, but Harsha got the pace.
Okay, then that's actually better for me. Then I can try to keep up with his pace.
Set the tone with him. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not a long distance runner. I've been trying to increase the amount of like distance I'm running, and like every single time I do, like I run like a mile and like I run like about a mile and a half, and then I just get tired and like I like always like tire myself out by this mile and a half, and then I don't know.
I mean, that's how long you would usually run when you used to play soccer, though, right?
I definitely ran more.
So-
But, I mean, my cardio is definitely a lot worse now than it was like 4 years ago when I just like played soccer like probably like 3-4 times a week. But yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to increase the amount I'm running just to burn more calories and stuff. But I don't know what's limiting me.
I wish I had a pool, man. That'd be so hype.
Dude, swimming is
just
like
so fun.
if you like master your stroke, like your like swimming stroke, relax. You can actually burn so much.
Yeah.
It's like such an efficient exercise.
The thing is, it's like a full body workout too. It's
Yeah.
crazy.
For sure.
Like the pool in my neighborhood is open right now, but fuck off am I going there? Like there's all these nasty ass kids and shit. Like fuck off.
Yeah, no, yeah, for sure.
I don't know why they opened that shit. Does chlorine kill corona?
We all just live in a pool.
Only makes it stronger.
Another issue I have with running is that it's kind of boring,
Yeah, dude.
and I can't
Yeah.
even listen to anything because my AirPods would probably just fall out. Like even when I try to run on the treadmill when I go to the gym, I can't even keep them in.
Get buds. Buds would actually probably make it stick in your ear better than AirPods.
Harsha, you can buy. There's like little pieces. You know, like some headphones have it where it's
Oh, it's in clip
kind
on
of
your
like
ear.
yeah, it's like not necessarily yeah,
Yeah.
the clip basically yeah. But they have ones that are inside the ear too. But yeah.
Yeah, see, I used to think running is boring, but it's like for me at least right now, since I'm never going outside, it's kind of nice because I never like this is the only time I get to go outside.
I guess I'm just finding excuses not to run, but
That's why we should run together, bro. We can talk.
you run to my house and then I'll run to your house.
And then run to Ron's house.
Oh my god.
It'd take like a week.
And then you can run to my house.
I wonder. Actually, I'm gonna look right now how many hours it is to walk from my house to Ron's.
This part, I think your house is what, like 20 miles away from me?
We're basically 30 minutes apart, right? So
Yeah, I'll say like 20, 25, 20
it's
miles.
20 miles about, yeah. Let's just say
It
21.
says eight.
I'm
It says
walking
8
and-
hours for me.
It won't even give me the option to walk, bruh.
It's
no,
like,
okay,
do
no, I got it.
you want to die?
Yeah, for me it says 9 hours. Yeah, Harsha is
Yeah.
closer, but yeah.
So it's an hour between your house and my house.
Wait, but then Harsh, you have to pay to walk into the toll road. Imagine that. Do you like go to the toll booth like, hey, what you doing? Like, oh, bro, I gotta walk on this highway to get to my friend's house.
Wait, I'm trying to see what the walking route is.
You
Let's
just
see.
take
It's
what
telling
road
me to take
Route 7.
no
Loudoun County
WOD
Parkway.
trail
Take what?
and 7, like the WAD trail and then 7,
WOD.
the WAD.
Yo, 9 hours
Oh,
isn't
man.
bad though. That's doable.
What?
Walking for 9 hours isn't bad.
Dude, I don't think you ever walked for more than like 4 or 5 hours.
Especially in this
No.
weather, man.
No, I've walked a long time.
Really?
Yeah,
When?
just in the past.
Like
9
I don't think
hours
I walked.
straight?
I don't think I walked
Yeah.
continuous. I don't think I walked continuously for like more than.
Oh,
4
actually, I
hours.
remember one time when we walked for an hour straight in Atlanta.
Yeah, and who was bitching the most?
You.
It wasn't me. I was the one that tried to go to the restaurant. What do you mean?
It would take me 10 days to walk from here to my house.
That's actually
Oh,
not
sorry.
bad, dude. I thought it was gonna be more like 24 days.
I mean, but I also have tolls, so
Shit, man. Just imagine like Forrest Gump just running across the nation. How do you do it? I wish I had the legs that he had, man.
Oh wait, part of this route includes a ferry, so I don't know if I can do that.
While you're on the ferry, you just have to walk from either side of the boat back and forth.
No, you just walk the length of the boat once.
Wait, why do you take a ferry?
I don't know,
Just
Where-
walk
where
on the
in
water,
route?
bro. Just walk on the water.
bro. I ain't got that type of jutsu.
Are you just walking to like Virginia Beach and taking a ferry from there all the way to the home?
Where the fuck is this ferry, bro? It must be in New York.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Surely you could just walk to the left of it and avoid it at all costs, right?
Why don't I just walk to Virginia Beach and just walk up the coast?
It's a good shout.
That was alright. So that was a pretty dumb conversation.
Yeah, we are quite literally.
Yeah.
We have stranded so far
Okay,
away
so
from our original.
I'm just gonna wrap it up for everyone. Key takeaways: cherish your woman,
Or men.
or man. Be confident. That's it. Oh, and the Midwest is halfway to the West, so it's a mid.
Only from the east to the west.
Yes.
It's an insane recap.
But remember, it's not called the Mid East if you're on the West Coast. We will catch you next time. I don't know what the fuck this episode was, but we'll catch you in the next one, dude.
Alright, dude. That's it,
Alright,
dude.
dude.
Yeah, like Tune said, we're gonna wrap it up here. But don't forget to check us out on YouTube. It's a channel's called An Interesting Discussion Sometimes, just like the podcast. We upload full podcast, same type as on Spotify, but we have a little visualizer going on, and it might be easier to pause here and there if you're on YouTube. So don't forget to check that out, and don't forget to go over to our Instagram as well at An Interesting Discussion. But other than that, we will catch you guys next week. All right, see ya.
Bye, guys.
Bye.